So this was our first family picture. Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to take it. It felt wrong to me, but with a 50% chance of survival, a nurse gently told us that we may not have another opportunity. And we didn't see it coming. I was the happiest pregnant woman you would have ever met. I was blissful, I was joyful, and very proud of my body that was supporting this tiny little human to be. And this is Max. He was born 9 pounds, 5 ounces. We named him Maximus Xavier Owens. And yes, because Gladiator. And yes, because Maximus Decimus Meridius Owens was not approved by my mother. We cuddled for a little while and marveled at this tiny, sweet baby. The nurse came to clean him up and get his height and his weight. She noticed he was shuddering when he was breathing, and things escalated quickly from there. This was the next time I saw Max. He was born with congenital diaphragmatic hernia, so part of his diaphragm was missing. This caused his stomach to move into his chest cavity, crush one of his lungs, and move his heart over to the other side of his chest. It wasn't good. I was devastated. I was floored. Our wedding song was The Luckiest by Ben Folds, and we are the luckiest, but that doesn't matter. Infant loss doesn't care what song you dance to at your wedding. Max was quickly transferred to Hopkins. My husband could go. I wasn't discharged by the hospital yet because I had just given birth. A friend waited with me until 3 in the morning until they let me go. And this began our time in the NICU. And it wasn't easy. There was good days and there was bad days. The road was not smooth. Max had surgery and started his recovery. It was there that we learned how to change diapers while avoiding his PICC line. It was there that we cried tears of joy and tears of sadness. I cried every day that I left. But he was thriving despite it all. And after 18 days, we got to take him home. I'm a little fast here. Which was great, but also nerve-wracking. He was hooked up to cords, but at home he had nothing. And I was worried that something I would do would harm him and have him come back. And one day I felt calm and I thought it was behind us. I got it. And that was the day that he wasn't himself. I called my husband. He came home from work. We rushed him to the ER, and it was there that we had learned his surgery had failed. And I was devastated again. We had got to take him home, and it was amazing. But here we were back in the hospital. So I held his little hand. We rolled down to the OR, and they put him under. And the surgery went well. The confident surgeon, told us, everything was good. But this wasn't the vibrant baby we had a day before. He was hopped up on fentanyl. He was puffy. He was non-responsive. I felt so low that I thought I would sink into the ground. And it was right at that moment a friend came with the fanciest dinner ever from Belvedere Square. There was wine, there was beer, there was bacon and Brussels sprouts, there was chocolate, like everything good in the world. And I felt loved and I felt cared for by a community. And I took the leftovers and I wrapped them up and brought them to the family lounge, and I ran into a family from Tennessee. They had traveled for medical care for a tiny baby. There was no room in the hospitality homes, Ronald McDonald House. They were there and spending thousands of dollars on hotel costs. And I thought to myself, for most of the day, we're so lucky. We have this amazing community of people that are taking care of us here, and other people are not so fortunate. And so I thought, what if people could open up their homes like Airbnb, but for patient families traveling for care? And I thought about it through the night and through most of the day. And in October, I started it in earnest. I started Host for Humanities, and it's for people that have extra rooms in their home to open them up for people that need that space, for comfort, for financial burden. I've recruited 3 hosts so far, or 4 hosts so far, and I'm looking for more. So if that is you, come talk to me. So this experience has been challenging, it's been rewarding, but hopefully one that will help provide environments of refuge for people that need it the most. We're only here for a little while, and there's such small things that separate us from what's next. How are we going to make that count? Thank you.